Hey guys, I'm back, and this time I'm going to show you how to do showmanship with a Polish rabbit. You'll want to pose them to start off with, like that. Make sure everything's nice and even, and if you're not sure, go back to one of my other videos and watch. I'll show you how to pose and the different colors. But Mariah Zonic's going to show you how to do showmanship. You want to carefully flip them over, grab them by their ears, support their back, where she's like that. Look in their ears, make sure they're nice and clear. Hers are. Make sure there's no mites, dander, or anything bad. Make sure her ear tattoo is clear. Hers is. Check her eyes very carefully. Pull them apart gently. Make sure they're nice and clear. Make sure there's nothing in there. Check her nose for a discharge. Make sure it's nice and clear. Hers is. Check her teeth, make sure they're nice and correct. Make sure there's no malocclusion. Hers doesn't have malocclusion. Check the toenails, make sure there's all of them on each foot. Make sure they're correct color too. Hers are, even on her back legs. Pull them up gently, make sure they're not weak, and make sure they're straight. They don't want to be bow-legged. Do the same for their hind legs too. Check their belly for any abscesses or tumors. Make sure it's nice and clear when you press down gently. Hers is. Then you're going to want to, I'm going to flip her over, and then you're going to want to check their sex. Make sure it's nice and clear. Make sure there's nothing there. Make sure there's no diseases. Check their tail too. Make sure it's nice and straight. Make sure it's not dead or corkscrewed. Then flip them back over and pose them again. Make sure they're in their correct pose, not too overposed or underposed. Make sure it's just correct where it's even with the hind legs to the hips and front legs with the eyes. She is a little bit long in the shoulders, so it's not going to be perfect. And when you carry them up to showmanship, you want to tuck her under like that, with her head behind your elbow and her feet like that, tucked up. That way she can't move as much. And when the judge is going to be checking you over, they're going to be in the pose position, and you'll tell the judge that you are done going over. Make sure you tell them if they're in a molt or not. That way you don't get points taken off. And that's how you do showmanship.